Okay, now I'm gonna be doing a review on the movie Hidden Figures. Now, this is a movie that I saw in the theaters today. Okay, so right here, this is the ticket. Okay, now this movie I think is really a great movie. I heard a lot of good stuff about it, so that's mainly why I decided to see it. Now, it's based on a true story, about NASA and this person who is very good at math. It mainly tells the story about a black woman who is being treated unfairly, and this takes place back when racism was a big problem. And this movie has a good message too that I think was pretty good. And this movie, I really think is a movie definitely you should watch because, it has a good message about, how racism is a problem. And, I think it really worked pretty well. And that's what I liked about this film. And also the way this movie was put together, it had some pretty good film-making techniques. I thought, the acting was solid. And, the production value was also pretty good. And that's why I think it's one of my favorite films to recently come out. And, yeah, that's why I think it's great. And it's about, the whole mission of, going into space and all of that. Now, yeah, this is really a great film that I would recommend pretty much anyone to see. I'm pretty sure you all will enjoy this movie. It's one of my favorite films of the 2010s as of right now. I think it's really good, and also I think it might go down as a classic. It is, really good. I think the way this movie was written up was pretty good. And, I think, the script was altogether pretty good for this movie. And, I think they really put a lot of time into making this a pretty good movie. They show, how back then, racism was really a problem. And, how black people were being treated unfairly. And, I think it worked pretty well, giving the message. And, yeah, I think that's really what made this film work. The story is pretty good. I think this movie should win an Oscar. I'm not sure if it will, but I hope it does, because this movie really should win an Oscar, because I think it really is a great movie, had pretty solid acting and, pretty well made. So, yeah, a great, well-made movie with a pretty good message and a very good story. Altogether, I think makes it worthy of, being one of my favorite movies of the 2010s and might go down as a classic. And my rating, I'll give this a 10 out of 10, 5 out of 5 stars. A great, amazing movie. I loved it. So, right there, the ticket for the movie. So, if you've seen this movie, comment down below what you think of it. Now, there are other good movies that came out recently, like Arrival and La La Land, but I'd recommend you all to see Hidden Figures rather than seeing La La Land. La La Land is a good movie, but Hidden Figures, I think, is even better. So anyways, that's gonna be about it for this review. So, I love this movie, 5 out of 5 stars. 10 out of 10 stars, great movie, and that's going to be about it for this review, and that's it. Bye.